What's this? You might have seen it before, you might have one, you might have something similar. It's what we call a smart speaker. Most people are probably familiar with the concept if you have, I don't know, an Amazon Echo Dot, a Google Nest Home Mini, which is what this is. See, there's a theory that these little devices here and this little switch here spy on you. There's a lot of speculation about this. There's a lot of truths and mistruths, and my personal opinion is yes, they probably are. Sinister as that may sound, it actually makes a lot of sense when you consider what the device is doing, because devices like this listen for key phrases. You probably have it on your phone as well if you've got a modern up-to-date device, including something like an iPhone which has Siri. If you have a normal Android phone, you can say, "Hey Google," which my phone has not done and I expected it to do. But it hasn't done that because I'm recording, which is actually quite a clever feature, but it would have picked it up. And if this was plugged in, it definitely would have picked it up. So, you know why they need to listen for a key phrase, so you can communicate with them, so they know to listen to your voice to answer a question. But they also listen in the background. I don't want to start accusing Google and Amazon and Apple of spying on their customers. Have you ever noticed that when you occasionally have a chat with someone with your phone or one of these smart speakers around, and you talk about something that you've not talked about before, say horses, pet horses and horse food. You could never have Googled horse, you might not own one, you might be nowhere near any sort of agricultural land, but you might all of a sudden start seeing adverts for horses. The theory goes they listen for keywords to give to advertisers. I'm going to be honest, I've not read the privacy policies. No one does. No one will ever read the privacy policies. But there is a lot of speculation that possibly it's a good idea to do this, because it can be quite intrusive when you go on a website you visited for the first time and there's adverts for something you were talking about half an hour to an hour ago. This sort of thing happens all the time on the web. So you can Google one thing and then you'll get tailored ads to suit. It's what cookies are mainly used for. Cookies tend to track what you're looking for. This is to help advertisers. This is the age of Web 2.0. We've been in the Web 2.0 era for about 15 years now. You can roughly trace it back to around 2005, 2006, when websites became more responsive and more useful. And probably a lot more interesting as well. I don't know how old you may be watching this, but I remember a time on a web page you'd have to download whenever you went on it, and it was just a wall of text, maybe an image there if you're lucky, but that will increase the download time for about 5 times. The sad truth is, advertisers will watch your every move. They want nothing more than to sell you stuff endlessly, and they have no second thoughts about intrusive behaviour to accomplish this, because you sign up for it. It's in every privacy policy, it's in every cookie agreement. On some applications you can download for your mobile phone, you will be asked if you want to see tailored, personalised ads. I always say no. It creeps me out. I'm chilling out, having a good time, playing a nice game of Clash of Clans, and then all of a sudden I'll get an ad with my name on it, my actual name, because it knows who I am, because I've given them that data. It's something to think about. Now, while this might not necessarily be spying on you, it definitely listens to you, and all you need to do to stop this from happening is just flip this. Most people don't, because they enjoy the convenience of smart speakers, and that's the sacrifice you have to make. You can have the convenience and the novelty and the fun of having a smart speaker. I like this. It's good. It plays music when I ask it to. It's brilliant. I can ask it what noise a giraffe makes and it will tell me. It's a gimmick, but I enjoy it. I've made the decision consciously that having this off serves me no real purpose, because people will find what I'm searching for anyway. That's what the internet is for these days. You have to make that choice yourself. If you're comfortable with it, then you carry on. If you're not, then maybe reconsider who you're giving your data to.